because Sivir at least has Spell Shield. You know, it can transcend and dash, but...
Okay, I mean, I guess it has a lot of individual agency, you could argue. Maybe it's also Upset's most comfortable of the three. It also just might be for the lane. My expertise on AD carry matchups is not the strongest.
Sure.
Ryze will probably be one of the
Rod against Rod, right?
Yeah, something like that. Whereas Kalista, like, in my head, I'm like, one item versus one item. In theory, shifters should spike harder. So they should feel confident to, like, force picks. And also, I think that shifters really need to utilize side lane threats.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why you pick Nocturne into Pantheon is, like, Nocturne is just a fantastic duelist. He loves 1v1s, and so a champion like Panth, who you'd typically favor in early game skirmishes, Nocturne should beat. Spell Shield against the empowered Q, like you can Spell Shield the stun, like, and just consistent auto attacks with the improved base AD. Ooh, Vladdy.
Oh, Nuke flashes away, Vladdy with the autos! Bird is the word for Vladdy!
He is thriving in this arena right now.
When you're being going through med school and such and starting to be a doctor, they'll say, if you hear hooves, as Bukada's going to force losses fast, if you hear hooves, think horses, not zebras. As Grand Starfall is going to come out into a great handshake out of Trimby. Razork walks out with the Aegis Assault, but the Paranoia is there for the chase. Good stun out of Fnatic means that shifters aren't going to get anything more out of it. But yeah.
Have similar preferences, but right now, speaking of Rooster, he's joined up with his jungler to contest these grubs.
That's the Equalizer. Only a Haunting guys to back it up. Razork's going to go for the Smite. There's the Paranoia into the Equalizer across them. Nuke looking for the Realm Warp as well. Trimby there, but there's the Pop Blossom coming out of Lospo as he tried to delay Shifters from chasing the rest of his team down. He'll do that. Shifters do get the kill onto Lospo, who sacrificed himself for the good of the team.
Razork does have his ultimate available. Pings are coming down.
Flash, Tangle Bars for the follow. Grand Starfall out as well. Good handshake again. And Paduk is saved. That was so close, but Shifters able to walk Paduk out. Trimby with a perfectly timed handshake gets him out alive. Vladdy's here as well. Good Crystallize could cause their demise. TP coming in from the Ornn. He has the Forge God Paranoia onto the backline. Heal up from the Aegis Assault in the Thunder Sky out of Razork. The Ornn Forge God comes through too, and Trimby falls for it. Bails himself out, but still going under as Fnatic get their second of the game.
Yeah, he's going to get the entire tower for himself. Look at the lead that he's been able to build up. Oh, nice wall.
Oh, Vladdy, that's a blue wall here in Les Arènes.
Get another hit on the bot side, but this gives Fnatic access.
Oh, Call of the Forge God into Lospo flank here. Pop Blossom. There's the Call of the Forge God follow up into a double root, and Paduk is dead. At the 20-minute mark, we see Paduk dying, but Rooster on the backline can begin to burn through. Upset opens up, though, and Rooster just can't get into the fight the way he wanted. Upset dashes across the wall and will chase them down. Rooster burning through Razork, but he's going to die to Upset. His cock has crowed. As the chase continues, there's the slow. Upset cleanses it away. And Fnatic win the fight at the 20-minute mark. You don't know how it's going to happen, Betty, but you can be damn well sure it will.
In my opinion, worst case scenario for Shifters.
Would you say getting caught in a side lane as part of the
Not
plan?
ideal.
Yeah, so Rooster is going to have to flash away from the Flash Frost. Paranoia being used here to try and give Rooster the ability to get out, and they don't know he's in the second bush. Now they do. Vladdy still has the egg, and he's going to be fried and go into it, but Razork has enough damage to get the kill onto Rooster. Pings coming out towards the Baron from Shifters. Upset chasing in onto Paduk. Handshake out onto the Shape Splitter. In the end, Shifters just get a little bit of vision deny around the Baron.
Sure. Ryze
Upset spotted, walking into the pit. Grand Starfall coming out. There's the TP as well. Ryze's bot lane without TP and without Realm Warp, and this Baron's already down to 10k. Trimby, a hostile takeover to save the game. Handshake onto Bellow's Breath isn't going to do too much, as the Baron will fall for Fnatic, and Upset begins to turn his attentions elsewhere. Double Pop Blossom, double knock-up call to the Forge God, and Shifters answered the call of the Baron just a little bit too late.
It is completely over now. Fnatic, fantastic decision. Absolutely excellent. Oh, they're going for more.
Razork on the chase. Might just lose this to Nuke. He goes in, gets feared. Razork goes down, but Upset has the flank now onto Nuke. Paranoia out. Upset splashing forward. Rooster goes into the danger zone. And when you're there, there's not really any way out. Upset and Emperor secure the ace. as Fnatic will look to push in for the win.
But Shifters now on the back foot. They are basically relying on a miracle.
And the miracle might come from a Nuke flank who's just walking through mid. Instead, with the Paranoia going in, Nuke looking for the flank now. Rooster's almost dead. Trimby gets called into Fate, but Fate has other ideas. Upset does fall low. Paduk tries to open up on him and gets him to the bailout. Now dashing around Fnatic, and the Nuke flank has worked. Razzle's going to tempt the towers. Nuke and Paduk still stand. They'll try and get out of here. The jump across the wall from Razzle will be enough. Paduk continues to dance around them, but Emperos charges him down. Fnatic lost their AD carry, lost their support, but still win the fight. And even Losper is joining that party. Paranoia in onto a bird with an egg, and Bukada walks into a Glacial Storm and has to flash away from Upset, who just opens up on him immediately. The flash away from Laddie saves
G2, MCoy, KC sitting around the top. Oh, Laddie.
Equalizer damage to Laddie, who doesn't have flash, but does have flash frost. Flash over the wall, the stun still landing. Rooster in that overheat. Will he be able to burn through the bird in time? Laddie comes back up, and Razork's here to save his mid. Laddie survives. Razork makes sure that he does not go down. Now Paduk trying to open up onto Emperos. Call of the Forge God coming out. Upset the target. Paduk able to dodge to the side of it. Pop Blossom though again! Finds three. Paduk comes back with a bailout, and Emperos doesn't have the damage to work his way through the Glister. Bukada falling low. Nuke beginning to open up as well onto Losper. Gets him with the spell Flux. Now has to fight off Laddie and Emperos and can't quite do that. The Sarah shield not enough to keep him alive this time as Fnatic get their 20th kill on the board. Nuke looking for a flank position to see if he can get some damage down. Trimby also looking for that hostile takeover. Nuke's on the wrong side of this wall, and all of Fnatic begin to collapse onto him. Nuke is atomized. Emperor's diving in as well. There's the Pop Blossom follow-up from Losper with the three-man knocker. But Guardian Angel, Bukada in that hostile takeover won't be enough to save his life. Rooster opens up with the Flame Spitter, but he's down as well, and Fnatic are just running them down. An easy enough clear up for the boys in orange and black here, as Shifters once again will be relegated to defeat. This time 0-2 in the series, 0-5 in the split. Fnatic finally finding their second win after beating G2 all those weeks ago.
Upset. Looks like he's not going to be able to find Paduk as Paduk gets away to safety, but those towers are going to drop. Shifters, they will not be able to defend their Nexus. Paduk gets back to base, but it's a slim chance.
Yeah, there's nothing Kalista can do in this situation, man. 3 members strong. Fnatic will hold him off. They'll take down the Nexus and secure their second win of spring.
Well played.